Hello! Welcome to the stream. I think everything's working at least. I should make absolutely sure everything's working. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. That tells me YouTube's probably working. And I can see Twitch is working. So, everything's working. Unless it isn't. But, you know. Yeah, I'm going to basically be seeing today how viable it is to grind through a tier 9 into a tier 10 at least. Because I don't really have it. Well, no, I do have a lower tier ship I could grind through. I just don't want to. Because I could come all the way down here and grab this thing. But I just don't wanna. I don't have any need for it anymore other than naval battles, so I'm gonna work on some of my my tier 9s. There's no such thing as snacking too much. Minimize the help chat. Okay. Because if this is decently viable to do in operations, that could be kind of neat. Jump down, Frisk. There you go. And immediately Cherry Blossom. Love Cherry Blossom. Wow, my OBS is already messing up again. But you know what? Everything's fine, I guess. So I'm just going to try to ignore OBS. I might just minimize it. You know what? I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. I'm just going to minimize OBS. I know everything's working. I don't need to see it. I don't need that kind of negativity. I'm just going to... I can't know it's not working right if I can't see it. You are very small. Okay, it's gonna be a bunch of destroyers right here. Somewhere. Bit too far out, Salem. I kinda guessed, but... There they are. Gotta love gunboat destroyers. Gotta kind of dislike being the closest thing to the enemies, though. Because those are also gunboat destroyers, and they hurt a lot. Team, please. Team, please. Oh, thank you, RNG. Oh, yep. I will do that. I need to slow down here anyway, so... I should be able to... do that. Bam. Okay. I'm not even remotely in range to do much at the moment. The Marceau probably is, but... yes, you are now a mod again. I don't know if I want to open fire until the Jinan does. Because, yeah. At Azuma. Could be... I'm gone. Huh? Confused. Did OBS die? My OBS seems fine. Oh no. What's happening? Am I working? Am I here again? Oh, okay. I was concerned for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna open fire against my better judgment. Ah, okay. That's fair. Oh, this is such a bad idea with how low health I am. It's just tactical adrenaline rush building. That's all that's going on here. Adrenaline rush is a skill that makes my reload faster the lower my health is, so I have a 2-second reload right now. Alrighty. Don't worry, little Marceau. I'm not gonna run into you. Her first. Her first. I was trying to not go into the light. I'm not ready to go into the light yet, big guy. You probably shouldn't go into the light either, but... Who am I to stop you, big fella? That Salem is getting really lucky with detonations. This is probably like the only game mode where the Salem is actually like worth anything. Because its short-ranged radar won't actually matter too much here. I need to get my health back. I am like one high explosive shell away from dying. I just need to get close to Bunker Hill. It is fair. Hello, Kathy's mom. Why you gotta be all the way over there, Bunker Hill? I need health. I need health badly. My ship is being held together with, like, tape right now. This ain't good. And I would engine boost to get there faster, but... probably shouldn't. I'm gonna want my engine boost. My main gun range is gonna be a problem. I didn't even think of that. I say hi to Fluffy and your dog as well. Say hi to all of you. Don't think those planes are gonna come this way. I might have to just... stay around here and be some AA guns. I don't have the health for this. Aw, it's very sweet of you guys. I love you guys as well. I don't have the health, I don't have the gun range. I'm gonna need to, like, pull up to this island at least, just to get anything done. That Marceau is gonna die. Don't think he's done this operation before, or else he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. Man, I wish I had just a little more range. Curse these dinky little guns. And now it's gonna turn out. Okay, well, I've got my health back. Yeah, Marceau's probably dead. He's about to ground. Bonk. Oh, hey. I can help. Maybe. I don't know where the Attico is going. But you know what? If it wants to ground itself, that's pretty cool. The Marceau is not dead. Okay. He's probably about to be, though. I am shocked he is still alive. That's the name of a ship. It's right there. Little French fry. It's a fun little ship. It's a destroyer made of speed. It predominantly survives by not getting shot in the first place. That one didn't do terribly well at that. Much like that Wooster. He really shouldn't have pushed up the way he did. He might get away with it, though. I'm way too close to this island. I need to engine boost. Didn't want to engine boost, but I need to. Well, see, something like the Kurfürst there can survive by bouncing shots. Basically, what that means is if it gets shot up by armor piercing, how it survives is by having its armor angled in such a way that the shells just bounce off, not causing damage. So some things can survive while being shot. Some things also have repair parties that let them live longer by healing the damage they've taken. Okay, that Yoshino is probably dead. Yeah. I probably shouldn't be parked here. That poor Jinan, the Kurfürst, his body blocking him. Oh no. Poor little guy. We do need to clear away a bunch of these so we can get in and start dealing damage to the airfields. You get a little buddy. I don't really want to open fire. But I can do some spotting, I suppose. Jinan, I literally just gave you a smoke screen so you could... Okay. If you don't want to use it, I'll use it. I mean, I know we need to move quickly, but, like... shouldn't move recklessly. But, yeah, I'll move up. Those, Harugamos are basically me, but better. So I need to be kind of careful about them, and there's a lot of them. Oh, that's Kurfürst's corpse. I'm being blocked by a teammate. Well, I mean, they're not you, but better. They're me, but better. They have an extra turret. Okay, don't know which aerodrome it is that's taking damage. The other one. Okay. Okay, let's get my high explosive loaded. I'm at a bad spot now. I honestly think being locked on was hurting me there. Man, I wish this damage actually counted for reward. I don't feel like getting shot at. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, they got the Azuma. I think swapping back to my AP would probably kill it faster, but I don't want to risk bouncing. There we go. Aerodrome needed to go. I was shooting an airfield. Because that's the primary objectives, to destroy the airfields, or aerodromes. Yeah, I got a pretty good reward out of that. Second bottom of the team. Blue boosters. Blue boosters are nice. These achievements also give decent bonus as well, so... I don't like Cherry Blossom. It's in the help chat. An airfield is basically a place that military aircraft take off from. It's like an airport, but a bit less big. Some military bases have little shops on them for the soldiers to buy stuff at. I should have looked at what the other guy was asking for. I don't know of any keyboard key that... I don't think there's any keyboard key specifically for launching torpedoes. There's one for tracking your shells, which I have unbound because it defaults to middle mouse, and that's what I prefer having as lock target. Yeah, I don't think there is such a control. But yeah, those Harugamos are this ship. Literally the tier 10 of this line. It's the same thing, but with an extra turret and a bit longer. It's about 200 XP away. My booster's broke. Here we go. Close that out. Need that open. Chris. Get off of there. Come on, get off of there. Risk. Get down. Alright. Ultimate Frontier. Whoa, everything looks like it just went super laggy. Is everything laggy, or is that my computer? I can't tell. I imagine they probably do these days. Ooh, 3 battleships. We don't have much down here. We do have a battleship. Okay, here's that. I'm gonna reload booster. Because I want to launch some torpedoes. Those might hit something, they might not. Go, my little tin fish. Go. Find something to explode on. Fletcher, you do not want to be going out there. I might actually catch the gearing with one of those. That'd be pretty nice. Nah. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought it was going to go around them. Yeah, it's a nickname for torpedoes. It's tin fish. Okay, I don't have the range to deal with the battleship. But what I will be able to deal with is the cruiser that's about to come in from over here. Well, the battleships, I should say. Oh, there's a Des Moines with them too. Yeah, I don't really want to be dealing with them. Everyone else can deal with that. Come on, Bismarcks. One of you's got to understand that someone needs to go up there. That they do. I don't even know if I can win this gunfight, but I'm gonna try. It's outside the map border, my... the map border is so weird. Come on, map border. Come on. There we go. One shell hit. Ooh, if it's gonna turn like that. Go armor piercing, the thing a lot of Japanese destroyer players forget they even have. Thankfully, the Seattle's not shooting at me. Apparently, the buffalo behind me is closer to him. Do I want to go that far out of my way? I think I might have to. I don't trust these teammates. Especially given, you know, we've got one Bismarck way over here. One's already dead. Like... I, don't feel like I can be blamed for not trusting them. If that Wooster turns his guns on me, though, I could go down really fast. Which I know, looking at that name, you wouldn't think it's Wooster, but that is apparently Wooster. I have been told by enough Americans that that is apparently Wooster. Looks like Worcester to me, but what do I know? It's their cruiser, they can call it whatever they want. They want to call it George, they can. I can't stop them. Okay, I need engine boost. Our little Bismarck in the distance is, fighting in Iowa. Okay. Our repair base might get overrun by this Iowa. That would suck. Well, I think I'm the closest thing the Iowa can see. That's not very good for my health, but I can at least counteract its repair that's going on. That also means the NC is able to see me. And I'm probably the closest it to. Yeah, there's its guns turning. Colorado. Have some tin fish. They're very tasty. Ow. I probably should have saved a rack of torpedoes for the North Carolina. Which probably still has its guns trained on me. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good for me. Okay. Now, get my health back. And start making my way towards the midway. Okay. I don't know if I should. Pushing the midway feels like a bad idea given the positions everyone's in. We have 2 Bismarcks, a Missouri, a Fletcher, a Buffalo. If they can't defend that repair base, this was already over. Should have turned out. Bonus to short gun range. Ow. Oh, I can't see it from here, but there's an aerodrome back there. Okay. Okay, that Cleveland's turning its attention towards me. If I turn out, that'll probably mess up shells. Messed up some of them. Didn't mess up enough of them. I was trying to not take damage, but... oh well. Okay. The midway spawns just by that island above my cursor. So... I do have my torpedo reload booster ready. I don't think it's spawned out here, though. I should turn my AA guns off, though. This should be the carrier Raptor, but it's actually a midway, because this is a higher level version of this operation. At the lower level version, it is actually the carrier Raptor, which is a Ranger class carrier. Much easier to kill. I feel like I should engine boost, but I don't really want to yet. There it is. Now I will use it, though. Okay. I guess she likes Kitakaze. Can't blame her. No, my torpedoes are gonna miss. There was a perfectly midway-sized hole in my torpedoes. Damn it. Okay, I need to deal with some of the things they're shooting at me. If I can. That Forrest Sherman's probably the scariest thing, but thankfully it's firing high explosive and not sap. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. I'm dead. I am so dead. I was not expecting them to spawn right now. Yep, I'm dead. I am very dead. Very, 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 very dead. None of my teammates were in a position to help at all. They're all hiding up in the repair base. Don't think this one's gonna be a high star win if it is a win. Okay. I kind of want to change my equipment around a little bit. Because I really feel like I could use more gun range. I could just buy the range upgrade, I suppose. Because I don't have enough points to pick this up. Kind of want some of these torpedo upgrades, though. I want this one, actually. How am I doing on... I have 21 missions. Where the... Oh, brawls have started. Okay, and ranked. That's where they all came from. Brawls, ranked, and clan battles are all going right now. I mean, if I could. I have 1 day to get to that. I'll start falling behind. Okay. Naval Station, Newport. Okay. Oh, hey, we ran into that guy earlier. This is a hard operation. Apparently, my Twitch stream is unstable. Okay. No, I didn't ignore her. I said if I could. Meaning if I could, I would. I don't have a way of getting Peppa Pig, though. Ow. Hipper, please. Shoot at the car first, not me. I don't like getting shot at. Hipper's probably going to go down to those fires, but I just want to make absolute sure. Swap to the Amalfi. Okay. Northern base. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't go to the southern base next, because that's how this operation gets lost. I would if I could. Like I would play Peppa Pig for her right now if I could. But I cannot do that in Warships, so. Mogador. Look at that little bugger go. Nah, I don't think I spoil her enough. Her first, what are you doing way out there? I mean, that might work out for us, but still, that's not where he should be. Like, at all. Yeah, I'm not the only one that noticed, it seems. Glad to hear it. That took a pretty big hit. I want to get behind this cur first so he gets shot at instead of me. That would be ideal. Ooh. That Amalfi kind of had it out for me. It's probably where I took all the damage from, honestly. Sap hurts. Okay, good. Third group's in the middle. That's what I like to see. Our Mogador is dead. That is not what I like to see. That's a Venezia. Ooh, I don't like seeing that either. There's a lot of things here I'm not liking to see. If she wants to be a boat, she can be a boat. Man, I'm glad that Smolensk is the furthest forward. I mean, I'm not in range to even start helping yet, but, yeah, he gonna die. You may want to smoke up there, little guy. That's Hydro. You want your smoke screen. Not your, Hydro. Smolensk, you gonna use your smoke? The thing that got you removed from sail? Smolensk? I'm sure as crap gonna use mine. Oh, there he goes using it. Yeah, it's funny what I just did with my smoke screen. I had someone trying to tell me earlier you can't do. I was just crawling it along for its duration. Don't you know, you need a crawling smoke screen to do that. Totally. Okay, Venezia's dealt with. I have no idea what our Kerfer step in the top right is doing. I would say his best, but I'm not sure he is. It is pretty late, isn't it? Yeah, our carrier. Good old aircraft carrier Des Moines. We are down to very few ships. He's gonna die. I mean, him being out there might end up being a good thing, but I don't see it. Yeah. Problem with such short gun range is I have too much time to drink coffee. I don't want to go too far in. As they push forward, I should be able to start shooting at them. Okay, here comes the main attack. This is why I didn't want to push too far in. That is a scary ship. I'm going to try and head to the south. Engine boost, go! Thing has so much health. Well, I say that. That Prussian has about the same health. Scary ship. What's the speed on these? 67 knots. So it's coming towards me at about probably 25 to 30 knots. I have a 10-kilometer range. Those might hit. There's nothing around to spot these destroyers for me. That's a Piemonte. I didn't even realize. Crap. What do I do? What do I do? I only have bad choices. And my torpedoes missed. Aircraft carrier Lexington reached the base. Heavy Cruiser Des Moines reached the base. Try and see if I can respot the Elbing. Oh, he's really close. You gonna shoot at me, little buddy? No? He did shoot. That's exactly what I needed. I'm gonna get torpedoed unless I can break the tubes. Nope. Damn it. Ah. And the Satsuma's turning. So I don't even think I'm gonna land all that many torpedoes, if any. Nah, I should land one, maybe two. One. Caused a flood, so that'll give me some more damage. I only had bad choices available to me. I couldn't have stayed in my smoke much longer. You can tell how scary that thing is just from hearing its guns fire. That was the boom, boom. This is the Japanese super battleship. It's Yamato with even bigger guns. Yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna work out. Hey, that other battle was actually a win. Was it a very high start? It was a 5-star win. Alright, good job, guys. They did pretty good. Okay, I need some coffee really quick, so I will be right back. am back. Should make sure that actually worked too. Yes, it did. Hooray. So one thing with not having OBS open is I don't know if my shortcuts actually work or not, but did that battle. They pulled it off. Good job, Curvursts. You did it. How far off am I on this? I think I'll reach base XP first, maybe. And thank you. I still got 50 of these. I'll keep running them. Nice thing about these higher operations is, at least for now, I'm not topping the team every time, so that's fun. Ooh, Aegis. I get a gearing smokescreen to play with. I'll turn my guns that way. Akazuki, you don't really want to be going up there on your own, but you know what? Not gonna stop you. Okay, this is the tier 9 version, so. Hyzens, Yoshinas. Scary things. Man, I love American Smoke. It lasts for like 2 minutes. Is that the Akazuki? No. Need to be careful about the Yoshinos, because they have torpedoes, but... So does that Yamagiri. He's being pushed out by the gearing. Oh, that's funny. The gearing and shores both being in front of me tells me I don't need to care about getting spotted here. Yeah, cruiser died. So you get for parking in front of him. I should get moving, though. Gearing's about to get torpedoed. Bomber got torpedoed back. It's always mildly amusing when that happens. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, you should be timing out. Torpedoes away. Oh, please don't attack the convoy yet, Kearsarge. If you don't attack it, it doesn't aggro. And that is exactly where he's going. Good. I mean, the shores is aggroing it too, but still. Blah. Man, for as long as the shores lives, I will use him. Because while they're shooting at him, they're not shooting at me, and we don't actually need to keep him alive. So... there he goes. Now I really wish I wasn't spotted. Okay. The Yoshinos and the Azumas are the real threatening thing to me. So I'm going to mostly focus on them. That Yoshino should eat those. That's fair. Bummer, and I was about to go forward. But, you know, I'm not going to argue if he wants to get in front of me. I'm really not going to argue with that. Ow. I will argue with it where he's not spotted. This might be a bit too close to the spawns, but okay. Guess no one cares about that. Yeah, they have moved those spawns. That Akazuki is not where he wants to be. And if he thought he was killing those by torpedoes, He has another thing coming. Um... Yeah. Light tickle. Those are Yamatos. Yamato has something like 50, 60-ish% torpedo damage reduction. You're not easily killing a Yamato with torpedoes. It's just not gonna happen. I should move to try, though. I'll be dealing about 10,000 damage per torpedo. But they do need to die. I was going to try and torpedo the Kerr first, but... I might get lucky on the, on Yushi here. The problem is my spread is so wide.
Engine boost deactivated.
Aw. Poor little Marshy. I hug. Okay, last torpedo reload booster. Let's see if I can take out Yushi. I like that I can launch 6 torpedoes. I don't like how wide the spread for them is. Okay, Yushi is down. Thank you, Yamato, for firing your guns. Wait, at the angle I'm at... Armor piercing. My AP should easily pen the bow, and yeah, more damage. Okay, I need to aim for upper belt now. No, a transport died. Oh well, as long as one makes it, we'll be good. I don't want to do this, but nobody else is in a position to get eyes on the Yamato, so... How's that Kerr first looking? Really healthy! What? How are you guys... You guys have one job! I didn't even take down the Yamato in time, but at least I have an excuse. There's one of me. What were they doing? Like... Okay. What am I looking at? Ooh, I could get those torpedoes. Aww. Should see about tending to Marshy. My stream will still be here once she's tended with. She needs tending. It's very much okay. I saw something. What is my fire chance? 3.5%. Yeah, it felt like I wasn't getting many fires. Well, I suppose 3% of 100 is 3. Now, that is definitely far under. Like, that should be basically 3 times 8. But that's not exactly how fire chance works. Because, fun fact, there is a lot more to you setting a fire than your chance of causing a fire. There's a whole-ass formula to it. And it's so complicated. But effectively, if a ship is tier 10, it has like a 50% fire resistance just baked in. So, yeah. I still really want these torpedoes. They feel like they would be worth picking up. But if I research into them, that's 60,000 experience that isn't going towards Harugumo. That has effectively the same torpedoes, but they are worse on Harugumo. I think the 12s are actually the way to go on Harugumo. Because those lose damage. Wait, would they lose damage over these? That's adding 28. Yes, they would. Okay. So this is the ones Harugumo starts with. I think I kind of want the range. Yeah, it's okay. I'll do my best to reply to you. I'm gonna buy him, equip the range. I need the extra gun range. My general theory when it comes to gunboat destroyers is that they should have more range than the average. I just hit one of my quick keys. Okay, it's not one set for anything. They should have more gun range than the average secondary range of secondary battleships of their tier. For tier 10, that's 12.5, so this is not ideal for facing tier 10s. Tier 8s, it's like 12. So, just barely squeaking in there for tier 9 range. Yes. Once she has calmed down, maybe you can rejoin. It's up to you, though. The VOD will be here tomorrow anyway, so. Ooh, Aegis again. I like Aegis. Okay. Do I want to do what the Akazuki failed at last time? I think I will, but I'm gonna go about it in a bit of a smarter way. I'm going to follow this group up, help with the enemies that are going to be down here, then head north. Attack thine enemy. Why did you do that, Enterprise? There's no point. I'm really jealous of them owning the Enterprise, though. Because if I had owned Enterprise, or knew that I was going to be able to acquire Enterprise, I would have bought the Enterprise camo for Enterprise. Yeah, he's about to lose almost all of those planes, probably. Yeah, he got one back. Oh, sorry. I didn't notice. Night night, Marshy. I thought you were gonna message me. I was waiting for to see a message. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Good night, Marshy. Have a good sleep. Hope you have the bestest of dreams. Part of me kind of wants to give the Kearsarge a smokescreen, but part of me also doesn't want to. I'm sure I will. You two take care. Attico's gonna die. There it goes. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a Yamagiri. That's not very good. Enterprise, the one in the front is dead. You don't need to... That one's probably pretty dead too. Yeah. They really didn't need to do that. Now's the time where I kind of wish I had the faster reloading torpedoes, though. Yeah, Malfi's gonna die. Because, yeah, that Heisen is not gonna die to his torpedo attack. Don't know if he thought it would, but... That's a Yamato hull. Okay, while I want to try to do clever things, we don't have enough teammates left for me to do anything clever. Yeah, I think they sped up. Okay, that was 4 torpedo hits. God, I wish these were bigger guns. Ah.
All stations, requesting fire at designated target. Enemy cruiser sunk. Engine boost activated.
Oh, they've barely even scratched that Yoshino. Oh, god damn it. That's not good. If that Kearsarge was actually playing like a battleship, we might not be in this position. I need to try and catch up to this Clausewitz and see if I can deal with it. I wouldn't have to worry about that if one of them would just finish it off and then the Kearsarge just blap the Yoshino there with his guns. He's got 12 of them. I don't understand how that Yoshino is still alive. They're just too fast. I can't catch up. Because my engine boost is about to run out too. So I'm about to drop down. I don't even know how fast a Clausewitz is. Too fast is
Deactivated.
the answer, but... I think they're almost to the point where the transports are just too far away. Maybe I'll get lucky with some detonations. Well, a detonation. Now I'm getting too far away, though, as well. Yeah, I'm gaining so slowly on him. Go, bot FDR. You've got this. Yeah, there's no point in me even opening fire until I'm at, like, 12. Because my shells are going to take 10 seconds to get there. Really, Enterprise? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, no, I can't even reach. I'm just gonna lose health. Yeah, I just can't reach. And the Enterprise is simply too far away. We lose. Unless they've increased the speed these guys move at.
Problem solved, sir. Attention.
I'm not even heavy enough to nudge it.
Transport ships.
I might be able to get back to deal some level of damage. Maybe. The Enterprise is dead. He's right and spotted. Oh, and that's a Satsuma this time.
Attention! Enemy battleships detected. Act with caution.
I think the ones that just barely passed into the eye line might make it back in time. Might. They have to reach the exit point in 6 minutes. I don't think they can do it. Yeah, those aren't even the ships that need to die. Those are just super battleships.
Engine boost deactivated.
This is new. I've not seen this before. Kind of wish the Enterprise was still alive. I guess they probably show up close to the end if you've not won.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
This thing is no torpedo ship, though. Is the Hanover turning? It's turning. I don't know if that Hanover's gonna have a hydro. Yes, yes it is. Oh, that's very not good for me. I just want more damage. Go, little transports. I believe in you. I really don't, but don't tell them that. Okay, I'm gonna have one more load of my, torpedoes. Oh, that was stupid. But I'm committed now. I mean, I'm really not. I can just stop firing. And I should go dark now. Okay.
Engine boost deactivated.
Yeah, we're definitely going to lose transports. Frisk, get down from there. Down. Get down. Preferably without knocking more things down, please. She keeps climbing up onto my desk, which has quite a lot of Magic the Gathering cards just sitting on it. Which I'd really rather her not knock onto the floor. She would rather knock them onto the floor, but, you know. Yeah, transports were never going to make it in time. Well, nearly a 450,000 damage loss. That was very much a I can only carry so hard kind of match. If I didn't have premium time, I would have just lost money too. I kind of wish they would reverse hiccups. Reverse some of the base income reductions that they have done over the years. Like, not put them back to, like, old Narai farming levels, but, like, putting them back to the point where, like, a tier 9 can't lose money with that kind of a loss. Like, if I could give any feedback to Wargaming at this exact moment about this change, this should be income regardless of win or loss, premium or no premium. Like, especially with a gray booster. Which I am running. Like, the gray isn't a big booster, no, but it's still 20% more. You know. Personal opinion, this should have been probably a 300,000 credit loss. Like, especially, you know, 447,000 damage did a considerable amount of damage to a lot of different ships, you know. Heck, I basically did that Hanover's health in damage. But yeah, these little 100s, they're really cool, but man. Man. I get the feeling what that one person is complaining about is the event pass. Trying to think, like they're probably complaining about this. That they can only claim this side if they do this. Yeah. Which I don't think I would want to do. There's just not enough in the bonus track this time. Don't know what happens if we already have the congratulatory Z23, though. Because, like, I've heard you get 2,000 doubloons back if you already own it. And I already own it. So if that's the case, I don't mind putting, like, a couple dollars into the game to buy the doubloons I need to actually buy that track. Because, I mean, for 500 doubloons, that stuff's very worth it. But, like... Oh, what is... I don't want to insult it, because it's probably something actually, like, very culturally significant, but, like... To my colorblind ass, that does not look good. I kind of want to go to a different ship. I should actually look up that ship. Schomburg. That's a German. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not a bad ship. For reference as to what I'm referring to them to, of it's basically the tier 7, is it's basically a Z31, as in it has basically the same guns with a slightly longer reload. But it's a tier lower, so having 0.3 seconds longer reload, you know. And it has a heal, which is just neat. Destroyers with heals are always neat. I could work on these. Just have to buy the tier 8. I've been wanting to work on these. I need destroyer damage. That's why I'm working so hard on just the destroyer. I'm almost there. One more battle should get me there. Where is Kitakaze? There she is. Rescuing Raptor. I'm going to try and play it a bit safer than I normally do, and I'm going to turn down towards Raptor. I am, however, going to eat a torpedo reload booster right away, So my torpedoes are ready for the ships that are just on the other side of that island.
Attention Task Force Commander. Escort the support ship and floating workshop to the carrier. Over. Attention engineer.
Yeah, Raptor here is still just a ranger.
Attention arsenal.
Which works against you with the amount of Yoshinos that there are now. Because it is not difficult to citadel a ranger with high explosive. Raptor takes a shitload of damage very quickly. The only thing I hope is that any torpedoes launched by the Harugamo do not hit me. Okay. Yeah, for anyone looking to absolutely ruin a ranger's day... Ooh, this isn't actually the ranger hull. Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Right there. That little window. Shoot it. I didn't see the little window. You will absolutely just ruin that ranger's day.
Attention ship and squadron commanders. Pay special attention to torpedo defense.
I love how it says that. Pay special attention to torpedo defense. No one does. Raptor dies to torpedoes a lot more often than it really should. Okay.
This is Raptor. Enemy aircraft carrier is likely to remain in the combat zone. Seek and destroy. Raptor, Task Force Commander here. Working on an optimal route for you. Proceed due southwest.
Oh, that's not good. I thought we were going north. That is one thing I like about Raptor Rescue, though. You can do this mission, like, 4 times in a row, and it'll be a different path with different spawns every time. Okay, I have no idea where the destroyers spawn down here. But I do know where an objective is, so... If I run into the, If I run into the destroyers on the way, I run into them on the way. If they spawn inside me, well, I'm just dead. Yeah, even from here, the exit point could be up there or down there. Like, we won't know until Raptor reaches that central point. Well, there's one.
Engine boost deactivated. A bit of the starboard.
Damn it. Did not think it was gonna go that way. Oh, and there's the exit point. Yeah, I may have to turn my AA on. It's not particularly amazing anti-air, but anything is better than nothing. How about my engine boost? Man, I sure love fire chants. It's so great. It's so nice having a fire chance. There's a fire. Just gonna let that burn. Swap fire to the Yamagi. See if I can get a fire on it. There we go. There's a couple fires. I'm gonna die, but that should be a pretty successful torpedo run. Should clip the Yamagi with a few. Wow, I even clipped the Yamata with one from the first set. Aw, Venezia, you could have let me have that. Boo. Alright, so who's still down there hiding around Raptor? One of the Venezias. I wonder if the little boat is here. Nah. There's a little boat that'll sometimes spawn at the end point, which basically these are the end points. Like, these sets of islands. There's 3 possible endpoints. Yeah. If you can manage to torpedo the little boat that spawns and goes back and forth, you get an achievement. Is it just not spawned? Because Raptor's moving over here like it's here. Because Raptor will try to bomb it, but can't. Because it's outside the map. But that should be that. Let's see. So to reply to Kathy. I do have to use the washroom, and I should probably grab some coffee, because I've got, like, a quarter of a cup. I'll give time for that raptor rescue to finish. I should have just stayed in the battle, but, you know, I didn't, so yeah. Be right back. I am back. Okay. Did that complete the mission? Yes! Now I can play anything! Like, I don't get people saying, oh, there's only like one thing to get. It's like, no, there's a lot of things to get here, and of the lot of them, this is probably the best. This guy is ridiculous. Like, the relentless firing talent, you know, is just kind of silly. I misspelled rather horribly there, but it's fine. I actually have enough coal I could just about buy basically anything from in here. Might buy Trump. So I could definitely coupon it, so. And Trump is pretty neat. Decent main batteries. Not good, but decent. Them being 150s is nice. The torpedoes are pretty nice, though there is only one set per side. The main bonus is it has an airstrike. it has an airstrike. I still kind of want A gear. I just wish I could have got it for free XP. Jaeger's still a thing. Brisbane is ludicrous. I did not realize this is a 12-kilometer radar with a long duration. Brisbane is just silly. Let's see, though. I could keep working on Kitakaze, but I'm getting a little... just a little sick of Kitakaze. Let's see. I don't have anything I need to do at the moment, so I could go back to working on Buffalo. I was doing that earlier today. Buffalo is so bad. What am I gonna need for this set? Incapacitations from cruisers. Okay. That's not so bad. Yeah, that's not so bad. I really... Like, the problem is I want Des Moines. I don't want to play Buffalo, but I also don't want to spend the free XP on it. It's my almost 3 million free XP. I don't want to spend that on other things. What is there to be disappointed in this thing? It's a really big cruiser. You know, I could work on Chungmu. I'm pretty close to finishing Chungmu. Yeah, you know what? Chungmu. Be a change of pace. Still Destroyer, but... Cherry Blossom. I could go the rest of my life with never encountering Cherry Blossom again, and I would be quite happy about that. Okay, multiple mains of Georgia, Tirpitz, Pommern. Where's the Monarch? Oh, right there. Okay. Crap. Gotta wiggle around that.
Enemy force detected.
Man, after playing Kitakaze for so long, this is such a slow reload. Okay. Engine boost time, because I need to get moving. Because I don't have the longest torpedo range in the world. It's only 10.5. It's the one downside to the Pan-Asian deep waters. Like, I wish they had a little more range. Or a little more damage. Or both, really. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna head a bit north here to try to head off the Zuma's coming down. Okay. That should be them dealt with.
Engine boost deactivated. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Come on, guys. Miji has to die. Or Meiji. I don't know if that'd be Miji or Meiji. Because I know... Meije? I don't know. No, that sounds completely wrong. Might be sound for those eyes. One problem I'm seeing right now with Chungmu in Cherry Blossom here specifically, most of the ships will be fighting from here on out are destroyers. I can't torpedo destroyers. That's a problem. That is most definitely what we call in the business a problem. I forgot how floaty these guns are. I don't like American guns. Hey, I landed a couple shells. Okay, I need to be mindful. My detect is 5.1? No, 5 point something. You're not just gonna come straight, are you? They might. I'm about to have a lot of shells coming at me. Darn it. Might catch the Clausewitz with 1. Maybe 2. Maybe even 3. Nah, 2. No, it's better than none. Five, 7. God, that Autogo speeds up so fast. I don't think I'm getting away from this unspotted. Yeah, I'm spotted. I need to just risk it. Okay. Problem is, I'm pretty sure there is an Azuma-sized gap in those torpedoes that it's about to find. Oh no, landed one. On a very damage-saturated part of the ship, so I did, like, nothing, but, you know. No, my engine boost ran out at the worst possible time. If my engine boost hadn't run out, I might have been able to survive that. With some luck, those torpedoes might find their way to that Azuma. Probably not, though, because I don't think it's going to get past this destroyer. Oh no, they didn't actually hit the destroyer. The Azuma's also not moving that fast, so... Blah. There's also a perfectly Azuma-sized gap. They're about to time out. Might land one. Yeah! One more torpedo hit. You know what? It's been a while since I played Baji. I want to play Baji. Kind of want fire prevention before I want that. Oh, victory on Chungmu. How well did I do anyway? Probably bottom of the team. No, not quite. Pretty close though. Yeah, let's take Baji out. Right, I have a stage of the dockyard thing to claim. $500 steel. Almost at the end. Only 6 stages left. There must be 3 and 3. Yep, 3 and 3. Wait, I don't think I have many. Too late. Cherry blossom. Good. High explosive out for the destroyers. I should full speed. The spawn I've got, I don't think I really have to worry, but... I am still really happy I got Baji. Sadly, though, this was the last of the Journey to the West ships I got. Like, it's the one I wanted, but it's the last one I ended up getting. And I mostly only even wanted it because I just like Izumo. Izumo's a pretty cool ship. Our Shima's gonna get taken out, isn't it? Or not. I should get my guns turned the other way, though. It's the one weakness of Baji is just the turret traverse, but like, in a normal battle, this turret traverse does not matter. It's only in operations that you're really gonna feel the turret traverse, because, like, let's be real, you're not often moving your guns from one side to the other of your ship. Like, that's not something you routinely do. So... I'm actually kind of interested to see what kind of replies I have on YouTube, because I was replying to a lot of people on a Sea Lord video earlier. Ooh. Okay, gonna turn my attention to the Azumas here. Yeah, decent enough hit. Hello, Harugamo. I should have slowed down sooner. Or not. That was good either way. Yeah, it was a pretty decent hit. Closing in on the point where I should probably just swap to high explosive. Still a destroyer over there, but I'm not going to be able to accurately hit it, so... Okay, the aerodromes have health. I can probably land shells on them if I wanted to. the moment, though, I was waiting for them. And I missed. Bad aim is bad. I don't know how many people watching are like regular viewers of like World of Warships creators, but man, it must be refreshing to find a creator that will just admit they aim bad when they miss. That was a nasty little hit. But Haru probably launched torpedoes at me, so I'm gonna make a turn. With that assumption in mind. I'll just get my guns turned for the Atago, yeah. Broke a turret, set a fire. Go, go, gadget secondaries! You're complete garbage, but go anyway! Yeah, I should have stuck with high explosive. That was a nice little hit. And now I am public enemy number 1. Thank you for following. That name. God? Let's call you God. I hope you appreciate that that message comes across as very weird to just open up with.
Torpedoes, direct front. Signals on fire.
I'll put out the fires. I'm not the closest thing at the moment. I don't need to worry too much.
Problem solved, sir.
Okay. Junk shot, but it's damage. Should be pretty good to start pushing up, so... Does that Mechlin actually got secondaries? Yes, it does. Wow. That's a pretty rare sight. Most people don't bother with secondaries on Mechlin. They just load the high explosive, and that's that. Wow, he's even firing armor piercing. Who are you, Mecklenburg player? You clearly understand how the game works. That's rare. At least rarer than it should be. Loading high explosive to deal with the base. Yep, encounter's dead. Poor guy. He got encountered. Tish. Go gadget secondaries. Funny thing is, I actually had my Izamo when I was grinding through the lines secondary built. So I'm kind of tempted to do that again with Baji, just for old time's sake, mostly. It wasn't very good, but it definitely caught some destroyers off guard. I'm not quite in range for my secondaries to open up on the aerodrome. Like, I will say, like, stuff like this is exactly why, like, people just load high explosive. It just kind of works. Like, Baji has some really good armor piercing, but, like, the high explosive is working. So, like, why would I bother with anything else? Where are those coming from? Oh, right, there was a destroyer, wasn't there? Kind of wish my secondaries would shoot at the aerodrome. Really? Aww. Spotter away! I suppose I could always do a secondary build on Wu Jing. This thing is a carbon copy of Alsus, which means it's garbage, but You know. Could be funny. Do I have a commander that has, like, enough free points? Yeah, Chungmu. Or my Fenyang captain. Which is actually my Shenyang captain. The Chungmu captain could use the extra commander XP. Okay. I'd rather not have my modules break. Do I go brisk? I'm gonna take concealment, so I may as well go brisk. On range secondaries, manual aiming, concealment. Do I want concealment though? Well, yeah, because I don't even have concealment mod on, so. I'm just gonna say now, you should not do this with this ship. You just shouldn't. What I'm doing is very dumb. I will still take main battery mod. Because these do reload plenty fast on their own. That should be 12-kilometer range. Let's give them a little more fire chance. Because that's about all these are good for. Starting fires. Before I enter, once again, you should not do what I'm doing. You should not secondary build Ulysses or Wujing. They may have enhanced range, and I think they even have slightly enhanced dispersion. Still shouldn't do it. This ship is pretty much hot garbage at the best of times. You really shouldn't be making it worse. What you should be doing is running a survival build with dispersion mod in slot 3.
Stand by for action. Impede the enemy's advance until the main fleet forces arrive. Good luck and fair seas. This is Base Commander. Good luck. Try not to lose a single ship and save our base structures from destruction. Reconnaissance data suggests the principal attack will be launched in 10 minutes. If the outer radius
Okay.
is broken, the attack will begin earlier.
Can my secondaries shoot him? They want to, but they can't. God, this dispersion. Oh, why did I do this to myself? A question I ask myself quite often. My secondary's got a kill. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, is that even allowed? Like... I mean, I suppose they are occasionally dealing a little bit of damage to superstructures, but... I don't know, Hipper is tier 8. I was gonna say, but I think they can only do that to the tier 7s, but...
This is Space Commander. Support ship breach battery 1. Restoring the battery. Attention. Destroy all enemy forces before the principal attack is launched. Then secure the carrier's retreat to the base.
Okay, I'm gonna use another of my heals, rather than falling back. Not an ideal time for that to happen. The reign of secondaries. Nah, I'd rather not be on fire. That's why the game heard me say I'd rather not be on fire. I need to, like, get healed. May as well load over to my high explosive and, pop into the base. Hey, I hit the Rugamo. Because as long as I can get within that circle, I can get some healing. Illinois sounds so weird when it fires. Hit it again. I swear, Wu Jing's just playing nice because I called it bad. I mean, I say that fully acknowledging that I've been landing like 2 shells. But still, like, that's landing shells. That's better than she normally performs for me, so...
Space Commander, all batteries restored successfully. Support ship returning to base.
No, stop moving. I need the healing. As little as it is. Bugger. Well, that was 30% of my salvo landing, so I guess I'll have to take that. Well, got a bit of healing. Go, go, gadget secondaries!
Carrier successfully entered the combat zone. That was a great battle.
Okay.
Reporting. Enemy cruisers entered the combat zone. They're chasing our aircraft carrier.
All stations, protect that target.
That's what I was expecting from Wu Jing a bit more. The shells to make perfect size caps for, whatever they're being shot at. They like doing that.
Reconnaissance reporting. Principal attack is underway.
Support the allied target.
And then sometimes it does that.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Like, I know so many people like Ulsus, and like, I don't get it. I feel like I would have been doing so much better if I'd grabbed any other ship, but no, I went with this one because it's funny. Like, that was my thought process. This'll be funny. This is gonna hurt. Come on, ground so I can reverse, please. Thank you. Forward! Time to get behind people! We'll swap to the Piemonte. The fact some of my secondaries are dealing damage to an Elbing is just kind of funny. Oh, I should have targeted the Clawsplits. It's closer to me. I'll lose the dispersion for that. Because, yeah, if you swap targets when your target isn't dead, you lose some dispersion, but at the range he is from me, it shouldn't really matter. Because my secondaries should be hitting him pretty alright. Ow. Shoot the Marco Polo, please. I do not wish to be shot. Hey, Cheek Citadel! Yeah! Fighter away! Does this thing get a spotter? I don't remember. I legitimately do not... How was I second on the team? My secondaries did a grand total of 23,000 damage. Yeah. That seems about right. I'm gonna be honest, that seems about right. Never do this. Like, it's so bad. Like, okay, there is one French ship to build secondaries on. And it's basically Casey. You see this secondary loadout? This is on a tier 9. Here's it, but better on a tier 8. That's the entire reason. You build on Flandre because she has more gun. In terms of raw DPM, like not taking hitting DPM into account, just raw DPM, Flandre has like one of the highest secondary DPMs in the game. Hitting DPM wise, not so much. But, you know, the raw DPM is there. If I had Flandra, she would be a secondary build just because why not? This, on the other hand. You know, with how the HP values have changed, starting a lot of fires could be neat. Right, I was gonna see. Does this thing have access to... No. Okay, no, it's just a fighter. It's gonna be like, why would I be running a fighter if a spotter is available? But I could have just never changed it. That is entirely plausible, so... Swap this over to a secondary build? No. No, that would be completely stupid. I am kind of tempted. It's been a while since I played an aircraft carrier, and, like... I don't think I'd want to take Sanjiang in, that's the problem. Because if I get a tier 8 operation, like 7-8, it'd be fine. If I get a tier 9-10 operation, it's not fine. And I already know this wouldn't be fine. Basically, none in reserve. I mean, that's with extras in reserve. And I know from experience it just would not go well. I have never even equipped this thing. Yeah, let's change that. I do like the Charles Martel base, so like... I just wish it had a little more going for it. Yeah, give me my defensive AA back a little sooner. I mean, 18.5% fire chance. That's something. I can tie into the hype right now around Black Myth Wukong, which most of that hype is gone, but, you know. I'm always late to trends. It's how I am. This thing is kind of just a worse Charles Martel, though. Like, Charles has, I think, an 11-second reload, where this has 10.5. But Charles also has a reload booster. This thing could have an 8-second reload and would still be pretty much junk. Like, well, I suppose, at an 8-second reload, it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be great. But it wouldn't be bad? I don't understand why it has the torpedo reload booster. Tempted to fire one. You know, I'm going to. Mains. I don't really want to be out here. Neither do you. Fletcher, you really don't want to be going that way. How fast are these again? 64 knots. Fletcher. What was your plan? I'm gonna bump the Liberty. Man, I'm glad they've done a lot to, like, stop people from knocking them off course. These are slow torpedoes, though. Ah, I oversteered. This thing's... I'm too used to Charles. The thing with my Charles Martel build, and why I wouldn't do it on here, is it's entirely reliant on having the engine boost that this thing doesn't have. But basically what my Charles Martel is effectively mini lighthouse. Baltimore. Baltimore. Fletcher, I'm trying to go straight here, buddy. You just want to park. You're on low health. You park up and be safe. Honestly, these torpedoes being slow. Talon's gonna eat them if I launch like that. I was gonna say I could launch them at those ships. They would have missed anyway. So they're making a turn. Thank you, Mains, for being closer than I am.
Spotter returning to ship.
There's another fire.
Torpedoes to starboard.
This thing just has zero utility, which is why nobody likes it. Like, there's no reason to play this over just playing Charles. Like, Charles has a hydro. It has the main battery reload booster. It has a slightly longer reload, but that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Problem solved, sir.
Nebraska, what are you doing way back there? Long past time you were moving, big fella.
This is Captain. Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Destroyer. It's crucial for the squadron. Attention, squadron commander. According to reconnaissance data, one more enemy aircraft carrier is likely to remain in the combat zone. Seek and destroy.
You're not staying spotted long enough. Ah. Okay.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to port.
Bugger. He's gonna be loading armor piercing now. Hey, I might land a torpedo. Yeah! Torpedoes! The Baltimore's screwed. Oh, that's not good.
This is Raptor. Air wing is ready for duty.
Because that's a Satsuma. That is a scary ship.
This is Raptor. Approaching plan.
And I missed.
We're dead in the water. Time for repairs required. Need dropping us upstream would make sense.
Really wish that Nebraska would have got the memo that he's a battleship and not an aircraft carrier. Very few of them got that memo. Oh, that's not good. Talon, please. Talon? Talon, please. Talon might be dead, but Raptor's safe. And that's the mains that might eat a torp. Yep. I need my health back, so... I ain't going anywhere until I get some health. Come on, Talon, get yourself spotted, please. Yay. I thought that Yoshino had already been dealt with. Yeah, let's get the torpedo booster going. May as well. It hitting the sinking ship saved it from my first line of torpedoes. Ah, come on, guys. If only we had a battleship.
Destroyed an enemy battleship.
I think there's more enemies to the north.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Maybe. That might be the end of them. I hope it's the end of them. Is a little ship there? Nah. I already have the achievement. I don't know why I keep watching for him. Like, I honestly think Wargaming could give this thing, like, a 9-second reload, and it would probably be fine. My reasoning for this is Baltimore has a 10-second reload on the same gun count, but it has hydro, radar, it has utility. Wukong does not have those things. Wukong just has a higher than normal fire chain. That's all Wukong has. A torpedo reload booster. What good does that actually do? Like... And I top the team in a ship I'm shit-talking. Of course I do. I got assistant in it. I mean, like, it is a higher than normal fire chains. But, like... Okay, it is a tier 8. But, you know, you're comparing to things like Albemarle, which, albeit, has a 13%... Well, 13-second reload, but has a 17% stock fire chance. I mean, that's less than what this thing has, because I'm running an enhanced demolitions expert and both fire flags. So I'm gaining an extra 2.5%, so this is only 16% at base. It's only a 1% difference, but Albemarle also has Hydro, a super heal, the Russian heavy cruiser, albeit has a 12.5-second reload, but has 3 extra guns and also has hydro and a radar. I've already mentioned Baltimore. Less of a basically the same fire chance actually, because it's 16%. But 16% fire chance, 10-second reload. With hydro and radar. You get Mogami, which is technically the tier 8 heavy cruiser here. It has a 10-second reload on 15 guns, because you should never research this. Never. Why would you do this to yourself? This lowers your gun count to 10, gives you a 14-second reload. Just stick with the triple 155s. Even if you're not going to IFHE it, these are better. And again, has hydro. Like now also has submarine surveillance or short-range radar for submarines. Like, there's no reason for Wukong to be as weak as it is. Even like the Commonwealth tier 8, which is also a heavy cruiser, 11-second reload. Slightly harder hitting high explosive. And has hydro, crawling smoke, submarine surveillance, a heal. Like, honestly, Auckland here is probably the best argument against ever buying Atago. Atago also needs buffs. I'd honestly, between the two premiums, given Atago is available year-round and Wukong is only available occasionally, I would buff Atago first. Let's be completely honest. Even if any of you out there watching this likes Atago, looks at this stuff and goes, yeah, that all looks pretty good. This is a slow-ass reload. She could at least have a 15-second reload. I'd honestly give her a 14. Maybe even 13, honestly. Because, well, this just isn't... This is Miyoko with a 2-second longer reload and a heal. Slightly better torpedo angles. I just don't see the value. Like, here's my Miyoko. Like, it's Miyoko with the torpedoes here instead of here. Like, but Miyoko has a 14-second reload. Now, if they were to buff to 13, they would, you know, probably want to buff Ibuki again. But let's be real, Ibuki needs it. 13-second reload on 10 203s is not great by tier 9. Ibuki is probably the weakest ship in this entire lineup. I'd still favor Ibuki to Atago. Like, it's actually a little funny. I can't explain clan battles. I don't know them well enough. But it's kind of funny. There's a YouTuber, Sealord, who did a video of, like, premiums you should avoid. I own 3 of them. And I have to disagree with him on those. One of his picks was Tone. Tone here has the same 16-second reload as Atago on 1 fewer turret. Sounds awful, right? Tier 8 premium. Still has the heal. Still has hydro. Gains a torpedo bomber squadron, which admittedly isn't the strongest, but has amazingly good concealment for a heavy cruiser, and 8.8 kilometers with a full build. I actually have 4 points just sitting around. I have no idea what to spend them on this ship. Because this is almost useless. But still, like, you gain the torpedo bomber squadron, which gives you so much utility. It's unreal how much utility that having these torpedo bombers gives you. You also have these torpedoes, which are pretty nice. Their angles aren't great, no, but they reload in, well, with the skill, 70 seconds. Like, that's not bad at all. And, like, if you fully devote to them, they're pretty good damage, too. And where you have such good concealment, it's pretty hard to not get use out of them. You also have better reverse turret angles. Like, you can fire all of your guns at about that sort of angle in reverse. So looking, if I can get the angle, but like that away from the ship. You can be basically angled, even though you have no armor to speak of. You're Japanese. You do have a bit of an armor belt down here, but that's also your citadel. You really don't want to be being shot at, which is where kiting comes in. Tone is really good at it. Atago, on the other hand, well, I mean, I can just grab Miyoko. It's the same ship. Yeah, this turret here, you're looking at that. You're basically broadside to fire it. Like, unless you give too much angle. Even this front turret, you have to give a lot of angle to use. I think it's around here-ish. Or here. Like, unless you're giving too much angle, kiting away, Atago is just worse than Tone. Like, between the two, if you want a premium Japanese heavy cruiser, I would say to pick up Tone. She's just better than Atago. Another ship that he said not to pick up is Congress. Because it's a baby Alaska. You can just buy Alaska come the Black Friday sale. And that you can do. Alaska can meet super ships. Congress can't. Alaska has 9 guns. Congress has 7. Pretty sure Alaska even has worse concealment. I can actually check this, because I have... Risk, get down. Get down. Stop it. I have a handy little website over here. That lets me simulate builds. Oh yeah, no, they have identical concealment. But still, like... It's literally a case of, this is Alaska at Tier 8. With Tier 8 matchmaking, which is probably the best matchmaking you can get. It retains Alaska's armor. Which does mean, you know, if you can get to its side, it's pretty vulnerable, but... You're pretty resistant to a lot of other shells. As long as you're properly angled. You still have Alaska's AP out of these guns. Like, Congress is probably one of the better Tier 8 premiums for America. Partially because your only other real option, especially if you want to go cruiser and Tier 8... God, can I even see it? Yeah, is Wichita. You do have the improved ricochet angles. I actually didn't think this had it. But, this is a 9-kilometer radar. These are standard damage AP shells. Same reload as Baltimore that has heavy AP. With a shorter range radar. Wichita's just bad. I mean, personally, I'd say Marblehead is also bad, but I just don't like the Omaha hull. It's not a good hull. I I'd argue Boise probably isn't all that great either. Mostly just down to, while you have a super heal and you are a Helena, your reload's kind of long, because Helena's reload is 8 seconds. And you're still just a tier 7 light cruiser, so you'll never pen 32. You'll pen 31, but not 32. But, like, the final ship that he was going over, that, like, I do own, I can actually agree with being bad. Where even is it? Oh, it won't be in this because you can't take it into operations. Hold on. There it is. Oklahoma. This thing's so bad. You get it for free and you still feel ripped off getting it. This is a tier 5 battleship with a 38-second reload. Risk, can you be good? Do you need put in timeout? Can be good. Like, it's just kind of ridiculous. Though I think the ship that people were giving him the most grief for calling bad was Collinwood, which is basically an alternate to Nelson that's kind of better than Nelson. And Nelson's a pretty strong ship. And I don't have Collinwood. I want Collinwood. But, you basically have 6 of Duncan's guns. These are basically Duncan guns, but double-barreled and you only have 6 barrels. But you have a 26-second reload, a reload booster, a slightly improved heal. Sure, you have the typical Nelson terrible armor. It's just to be expected. It's a Nelson. But these guns, man. I'd argue it's definitely better than Duke of York. But I'm not the biggest fan of Duke of York, so that might have something to do with it. I actually wonder, am I to the point of being able to afford these yet? I am. I could get Z42 or Ragnar. Or Plymouth. I do kind of want Plymouth. But I should really spend my steel more wisely. Svea seems pretty alright. I've not even really looked at it much. I just know it has, like, everything you could want. As well as some pretty nice 152s. The problem is, I don't see a reason to run... This is Commonwealth, right? No, this is European. I just don't see a reason to... I mean, I suppose there's no cruisers, but... I was gonna say I don't see a reason to run IFHE, but no, there is no cruisers. There is kind of a reason. There is a lot of these that I definitely do want. Gato isn't one of them. I just want to see if I could get the price down low enough. I mean, Austin seems like it would be really fun. Like, I want to know what San Diego could have been. Like, the fact that San Diego was going to have Austin's reload booster, but like an 8-second reload on more guns at tier 8. And people complained so much that San Diego didn't have a heal that Wargaming removed the heal and then murdered the reload booster. Like, that will always annoy me. I might go Commissar, because people don't like Commissar. I'm not going Burgoyne. I know Burgoyne is good. I do. I know. But I've also done this funny thing called grind up the French battleship line after Alsace got nerfed. I am kind of sick of this hull. I don't like this hull anymore. Alsace broke me. I say owning Patrie, which is basically that hull. Ignore that. I should take Patrie in the ops again, but I don't know what to play. I only want to do like one more, because I've been going almost 4 hours. You know, I've never really played Luoyang. Actually, you know what? No, I know what I should do. I'm gonna do a funny. Come here, Fenye. Let's go do a funny. This is such a bad ship, but it's still probably one of my favorite ships. Fanyang is another that I could not suggest people get. Like, if I were to go through and like try and suggest ships for people not to buy, this is not going to end well. Everything's going to be facing me. My high explosive is garbage. We have one battleship. I'm going to need to pull my weight pretty hard. 2 Chickamaugas.
Good luck, everyone.
This is Base Commander. Good luck. Try not to lose a single ship and save our base structures from destruction. Reconnaissance data suggests the principal attack will be launched in 10 minutes. The radius of defense is limited. The attack will begin earlier.
This reload is so slow compared to what I'm used to from playing so much Kitakaze. I love how the title of this is working out some tech trees, and here I am playing premiums. This is just how I roll, though. So many ricochets. For those who might be wondering why I'm firing armor piercing even into mostly angled ships, Fenyang is an Akazuki, so it has 100mm guns. It does not have the Japanese 100mm gimmick. These are 100 mils that don't even pen superstructures without IFHE. You are not supposed to fire high explosive from this thing. Like... That's annoying.
An enemy cruiser. Attention. Destroy all enemy forces before the cruiser attack is launched and secure the carrier's retreat to the base. This is Space Commander. Support ship reach battery 1. Restoring the battery.
Hope I can make this turn. Pyongyang is another ship Wargaming could buff. They're just not. Like, this could be a 3-second reload. Like, come on, Wargaming. You don't need this thing to be bad. Like, this could easily be 3 seconds. Sure, it would be a decent chunk of AP DPM. It's not really a bad thing. It would just be AP. Given this thing doesn't even have the gimmick of, like, the 30 mil pen. Like, there's no risk, really. Like, yeah, I should get my guns turned back the other way. I mean, like, the major risk would be that, like, Pyongyang would become even better at fighting other destroyers. Because, like, she's pretty good at it. Not gonna lie. If I don't just bounce. I can't get clear shots.
Torpedoes to port.
Okay, need to be very careful. At the very least, they have buffed her torpedoes. For a while, Pyongyang's torpedoes could only hit battleships and carriers. Now they can hit cruisers too. Hey, I broke a torpedo tube with armor piercing. That's pretty rare. I should really be shooting at the rune. It's giving me a better angle to shoot at. This is gonna suck. Okay, I might actually be able to get away with this. Maybe.
Thank you.
Someone needs to start damaging that Elbing. I mean, this is what I mean by she's pretty good at dealing with other destroyers. Like, that poor Elbing.
Destroyer found.
Okay, who died? One of the Chickamautus. Okay. Now my torpedoes would not reach in time. Fletcher's dead. I'm gonna go for the Satsuma. This is dumb, but
Reconnaissance reporting. Principal attack is underway. Reporting. Enemy cruisers entered the combat zone. They're chasing our aircraft carrier.
I have some decent torpedoes that don't go terribly fast. Well, no, they're 70 knots. I think our aircraft carrier Des Moines is going to go down.
Engine boost activated.
Well, landed one torpedo. The flood didn't stick, but I landed the torpedo, so, you know, there's that. See what I can do against this Venezia. Thankfully, I've got some help from the Chikama, too. Until he dies. Oh no, he stayed alive. Good job, little buddy. Clausewitz still has torpedoes, though. And a lot of them.
Screen set.
Ow.
Engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Darn it. Bismarck! Why are you way over there? Eugen, why are you way back here? Like, what are you even doing? Oh, well. I've been going 4 hours now. I should probably end things off. So yeah. It is going to be it for this stream. Thank you all very much for coming out and watching. And I will be back streaming again some point soon. Probably a couple days, but it'll be some Splatoon instead of this. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in whatever next I do.